In addition to shooting for myself as my creative outlet, I also teach photography. At some point, I had a frustration with being everywhere in the world that's gorgeous, but not really being happy with my landscape photography. Several years ago, I decided to take a break from portrait work. I gave myself 1 year to really focus on landscape photography, and I decided that if after a year I still didn't really like it, that I would have to just admit it wasn't my thing and move on. But I haven't gone back to portraiture. My biggest inspiration is the planet we live on, the absolute beauty of it. I like to isolate things in the stillness of water in a long exposure, and I think what drives me to that is the sort of human feeling that you can be so alone when you're never really alone, that we are all inside ourselves completely alone, one individual. If we know ourselves, that's really the only person who wholly does. Initially, I had a large full-frame DSLR and a lot of beautiful glass, but these things become very heavy. I don't like carrying things. I wish everything weighed a fraction of what it does. As mirrorless has moved forward, I've been really interested in it. I can take, I don't know, maybe twice as much gear with the same weight and size. In my quest to reduce the weight of my gear, of course, the weight of the bag is a part of that. And so just that much more thrilled when now the range also includes a bag that's built for me. So when I got the Kashmir and took it out of the box, the absolute first thing that stood out to me was the side handle. It seems insignificant, but for somebody who's my height, generally carrying a bag like that with the top handle means I've got to shift my body to keep it off the ground. With a side handle, it's brilliantly balanced and I don't have to do that. So I can carry it longer and farther that way without being uncomfortable. I love practicality, and for me, the whole ICU system provides that in abundance. One bag can be many bags. Depending on what I need to do, I can load it differently with different ICUs. The straps of the Kashmir are shaped and sized so much better for my body. After 24 hours of travel, all these extra comfort features in your bag really make a huge difference. My expression comes from taking a slight step away from reality, and I craved that. I craved that opposite of what all of our lives are like, the simplicity and the stillness.